All right, everybody, and welcome to another edition of After Hours with Jon Francois. I'm your host, Pasta Gravy. No, I'm your host, Jon Francois. Hello, and today is Wednesday, October 17th, 2012. You are listening to 90.1 FM WECS. We are broadcasting from Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic, Connecticut. Oh my God, overwhelming week, overwhelming days for me. I loved it when the semester began and I had 5 classes, and that was a little bit rough, so I dropped one class because I had to change my major because it just made sense, because if I changed to that particular major, I would graduate sooner. I would give you guys specifics, but oh, I don't want to bore you with that. Instead, I want to let you look at my yellow shirt and be hypnotized. No, I kid. But yeah, major change caused me to say to myself, all right, I'm going to drop one class. I'm going to go to 4 classes, which is much easier for me because I mostly have classes in like the morning and afternoon, and it gives me a lot more time for the rest of the day. But no, you know why it doesn't all of a sudden give me the rest of the day? Because I got damn rehearsal for this damn show that I signed myself up for. In short, I'm a theater major, and I'm going to be appearing in The Last Days of Judas Iscariot, which is a production going on here in the theater department sometime in December. So look out for that. I will be playing some Middle Eastern energetic guy who just might blow up your house. So stay tuned for that because I like to see you die. Yes, I know. Sarcastic humor does not go over well late at night, but hey, I think the cleaning ladies enjoy it. Hi, cleaning ladies. Yes, by the way, my friend Brandon Berlin, who I mentioned last week, he tells me that some Spanish cleaning ladies are tuning into me every night, and I'm asking him, all right, do these cleaning ladies like me? Do these cleaning ladies approve of me? Because there were certain people in the late night faculty right here at Eastern who don't approve of me so well, and yet they don't make themselves heard through email, telling me their criticism. But apparently, the cleaning ladies here at Eastern, they love me. They love me so much that they like to take my shirt off and just clean my body, because that needs more cleaning than any of the desk and satellite dishes and whatever else needs to be cleaned right here at Eastern. So, hey, por favor, ¿cómo estás? Not trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to speak your language. Yeah, shouts out to the cleaning people. Like, with all due respect, whether you like the show or not, thank you so much for tuning in. And I don't know, let's get some tacos afterwards. I mean that seriously. Like, I'm not trying to be like offensive. I'm just like, we can go out for burgers. Like, honestly, tacos was the first thing that came off my mind for no particular reason. So tacos, burgers, worn out Chef Boyardee, worn out gravy, worn out bread, whatever you want to go out for, I am get down for that. Just my way of saying thanks for you tuning in and you possibly being the only ones that tune in every week to the show. Now, to get to serious matters, everybody, I wanted to talk for a couple of minutes about the vice presidential debate and the second presidential debate. Now, the vice presidential debates took place last week. Of course, it's between our current vice president, Joe Biden, and the guy in the Republican Party who wants to be vice president for the next 4 years and counting, Paul Ryan. The vice presidential debate took place last Thursday, right after I did a show. And I would have to say that it was aggressive on one end and very soft and pixely on the other ends. Obviously, what I mean by aggressive is Joe Biden was really on the attack. He was on the attack to the point where I was just sitting back and laughing with glee and just being like, Joe, I know you're on the attack. I know you got stuff to say. I know you want to make up for the first presidential debate where Obama sucked ass more than a donkey sucks its own ass, if that's even possible. But yeah, Joe Biden really wanted to make up for Obama's really horrible performance, and great. He had stuff to say, and he was very inspired about what he had to say. But I believe there were a lot of points where he was just rude to Ryan. He did not let Ryan get too many words in, and as for the independent, undecided voter, it kind of, I would say it kind of shook them. If I had to guess what the independent undecided voter was thinking, I'm thinking that the independent undecided voter was saying to themselves, gee, wow, I obviously get that there is a democratic side to how we can best handle America, but is there a Republican side? I mean, I think it's only fair that we hear both sides, because maybe the Republicans have something better to say about the Democrats, wanting to put donkeys up for abortion. Maybe the Republicans don't want to put donkeys up for abortion. Maybe the Republicans want to keep donkeys living for the remainder of our time. Stuff like that. Obviously, donkeys, abortion, that's not the great thing that we want our society to be remembered by, but you get what I'm saying. It's just an example of what needed to take place at that VP debate. Joe Biden needed to give time for Paul Ryan to speak, and he didn't. He was very much like, that's a bunch of malarkey. Like, are you kidding me? That's a bunch of lies. Yes, you can call Paul Ryan out, but let him speak, because as the debate is set up, each candidate has their 2 minutes to speak on each issue, if I'm not mistaken. And Paul Ryan wasn't given his fair due, and I believe that for that reason there should be another VP debate. But then again, as someone said before, a vice presidential debate is basically a debate to nowhere. It's probably one of the most pointless higher up positions that you can think of, because like I said before, they're there just to sit around and wait for the president to die so they can take over. So, as long as the president's not dead, they're just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll attend this funeral. Oh yeah, I'll attend this charity for putting lungs up for adoption. Yeah, I know. Lungs, adoption, abortion, donkeys. I'm all over the place. But yes, as much as I maybe will agree with Joe Biden and can agree that he would definitely be an interesting president, just as Bush was an interesting president, because he just makes so many gaffes and he just makes an ass of himself, where it's like, ah, my God, Joe, funny guy. Obama's great, a very great speaker, a very great communicator, no doubts, but, not as fun and loose as malarkey Joe Biden. So I think he would be interesting if Obama suddenly dropped dead one day from some white skinhead attacking him with his AK-47. Yeah, so that's the vice presidential debate. Paul Ryan, I apologize. Calvin Klein models should be allowed to speak, and unfortunately you were not given your due, but you were given your good looks, right? Right? I think so. Right. Other than that, we have the second presidential debate between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama. As you know, Barack Obama failed at the first presidential debate, which I didn't see it that way when I first watched it. What I saw was, okay, Obama's looking down at his notes. He's trying to think. He's trying to strategize. He's trying to form a response to what Governor Romney is saying while he's talking. The guy is the freaking president of the United States. So it's not like the debate is the only thing he has to focus on. Unlike Governor Romney, who's not actually governor of Massachusetts anymore, he has plenty of time to worry about this debate and this election season. Obama has the double duty of worrying about the country and worrying about being reelected. So you have to give him some sympathy for being a little bit flustered at that first debate, like he just didn't want to be there. He just wanted to go home and take a nappy nap and then worry about the economy the next day. This second debate, Obama really came at an attack. And I'll tell you how. Because at the first debate, it was like he was serving us Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's. And McDonald's, they're great with the Big Mac. They're great with the double cheeseburger. And actually, no, the double cheeseburger, it gets me more gassy than a gas station ever would get me gassy. Yeah, he was serving us Filet-O-Fish at that first presidential debate, which is crap fast food. But at the second presidential debate, I would say that he served us filet mignon. Filet mignon in the sense that he made up for it. He was really aggressive. He was, I wouldn't say in Mitt Romney's face. Mitt Romney was definitely more in Obama's face than Obama was in Romney's face. There were definitely times where, Obama was trying to avoid Romney getting up on him and maybe slapping that biatch to the ground. But yeah, as far as Obama, he was, he stressed the points to the people in that town hall debate who were asking the questions to him. He was like, all right, this is what I'm going to do for the next 4 years. This is what Governor Romney plans to do. It is not right. I'm going to tell you what is right for our country. Yes, we shall do it. We shall do it. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought that this was Obama's debate from start to finish. Tommy Hogg actually said that on Facebook, one of my Facebook friends. Shouts out to Tommy. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. It was better than the first debate. Uh, I mean, will that determine the outcome of the election? I don't know, because already people are saying that it's very close. Both Obama and Romney had their good points. I can't really remember a bad point Obama had. Romney, a notable bad point that Romney had was freaking getting it wrong on the whole Libya situation and how Obama reacted to it. The Libya situation, for those of you that are not familiar, just in short, 4 Americans were killed in Libya as a result of some anti-Muslim film uproar thingy-mahoo. And, Romney criticized the Obama administration for not reacting immediately and also not calling the act a terrorist attack. Apparently Obama did call it a terror act or an act of terror. And he was being all smart with Romney, like, "Oh, read the transcript. Can you say that louder, Candy?" Candy Crowley, the moderator for the debate. Yeah, and I think from then on, as I said on my Facebook status, Romney could not look more cloudy than a college party with weed, because if it gets to a point where a freaking moderator is fact checking you, is saying, "Oh yes, Governor Romney, actually President Obama did say that the Libya attack was an act of terror," then yeah, you're just going to be like, "Wow, I don't check my crap enough." Time to go to the retirement home, Romney, because you're 65 years old and you're going to go away to the ground soon. So that was great stuff. Yeah, I mean that's basically the highlight of the debate for me, because, like I said, from then on, Romney just went down the tube. But hey, I mean, you could have a different opinion. Patrick, one of my friends on Facebook, he, of course, is very conservative, very pro-Republican, says that Romney won based on facts. However, he did agree that Obama, it was a good night for him. So, yeah, I mean, whose night was it? Obama or Romney's? Talk to me, please. I'm welcome to all your opinions. 860-456-2164. Once again, that's 860-456-2164. Or facebook.com/JFRA91. If you're not my friend on Facebook, please be my friend immediately, because if you're not my friend, how else can I get jello from you? Of course, by me saying that I want jello from you, that's a great reason why you should not be my friend. Yeah, but if you're already my friend on Facebook, please reply on my wall somewhere about what you're hearing with this debate and what's your opinion of it, and I'll get to it on the air as soon as possible, because this should be the big discussion tonight. You know why? Because if it wasn't, the faculty would have me, they'll have me hanging by a rope, because they don't like me talking about sex, alcohol, and drugs. They don't even like me saying the words, but then I said it. So in a way, I'm rebelling against the system. Sticking my tongue out in disgust. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, 860-456-2164. Call in, share your opinions. I'll be happy to get to them. All right, people, we have a great rest of the show tonight. I will get to some interesting news stories, or stories that I think are interesting. You may think that they're as boring as alien jelly, but then again, isn't alien jelly interesting? I'll get to the Facebook question of the week. I'll get to tonight's game, pronounce and spell it correctly. I'll get to some B-Day shoutouts, and I think I'll try out an editorial that I plan to do for the student television newscast here at Eastern sometime tomorrow night. So lots more stuff. In the meantime, let's take a little song break. Requests 860-456-2164. Call in. Cleaning ladies, I know you have some I don't know, Spanish reggaeton or something, or something from your Mexican homeland. I don't know. I don't know where you're from. Look, all I know is that you're from a Spanish-speaking country. That's what Brandon told me. So, you take your pick. Yes, call in or facebook.com/JFRA91. You can also get more information from me on how to join the Grouping with Jon Francois Facebook group page, where you can see all the videos of the show if you're staying up too late and doing something else, like getting some work done or Maybe something else that should be unnamed this evening? Have a hint? We Are Family by Sister Sledge. Let's start with that, because indeed I want you to be my family. Hey, stranger family that I don't know. Let's spend Christmas together. Come on over to my neighborhood. Alright, so we'll play We Are Family, and we'll be right back with, I believe, the Facebook question of the week. Let's do that. And, of course, the game. Let's do that as well. After hours, everybody. Stay tuned.